That's why you don't want to do the snow. Try the other one. It'll get way nicer the more people that ride it. Yeah, just over the top there. Loves it. Yeah. Merci. I think they've made it shorter than with his wrap. What a lunatic. Oh, cheers mate. Oh my god, that was close. Race is on, bro, the race is on. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here in Alpe for the Megavalanche. We're going to take you guys for a little quali lap preview, starting off with this lift to that lift, all the way up there, and then we go get into it. Let's get it. Oi, oi. Main cable car up to the top of the qualification. When we come here on qualification day, this thing will be absolutely rammed full of riders waiting to get up there. There won't be much talking because everyone's quite nervous, and rightly so. Now we got to wait for the lift that takes us up to 2,800 meters. This is going to take us from 2,100 meters all the way up there to 2,800 meters. Here we are then. Let's have a little look at the view. Whoa. So here we are at the top of the qualification run. There is Alpe all the way down there. The main race starts from all the way up there. Pretty crazy. So already you can tell there's way less snow, because normally all of this is snow still and there isn't any this year. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be the start here this year or over there. It's almost like everyone goes piling into the switchback. So let's just go for a little roll down. Gonna go for a little chiller. So I don't know if it starts there or there. Actually, that looks way more as if it'd be from there, because this is quite right. Look at that. I think it might start from there actually. Switchbacks all the way down. It's all about when they put the fencing in, going on the insides. But obviously the more people that ride it, the less loose rock there is. Whoa! It's the one thing I hate about this race. Just all the loose rock. Yeah, it all depends how much they block it in. Pointless doing that inside because they will block it off. Now sometimes they fence it so you have to go out wide, sometimes you can go on this inside so you can see what's where. Well, it's a bit more of a drop this year. Worth having a look at a few different lines because it all depends how you end up. But you can see the inside line is obviously way more straight. But the snow is so low this year. Normally it's almost in line with this, but you can see how much or how little. There is very much the same every year. The far sort of corner, there's not much of a drop into the snow, and it generally runs way better. As we're dropping in, there's a couple of little ruts. Just about to try the other one. It's like, oh, I don't want cold arse yet. But this is what I call the moon. There's lines everywhere. And it's like not won or lost here. It's literally just conserve your energy, I reckon. You can see where everyone starts from, zigzag across, over the snow, and then this is what I call the moon. There is a gap jump which we've also named Brayton's Hull after he crashed in it. The problem is with it, if you get caught out and there's someone below you, it's not going to work. Do the main line. Straight into that. Yeah, so because there's lack of snow this year, you may as well just stay on that rock. There is a gap here somewhere. I believe it's just off this. But if you've got people coming to the side, you ain't just going to be able to jump off it. That's the problem. Here is Brayton's Hull. You definitely don't want to fall in that. There's a little drop here. Depends how slick this rock is. I think with the lack of snow up here, I'm just going to stay on this higher ground opposed to going in the snow. You don't want to end up in the snow. Pointless. So either cut across where they are, or maybe do this drop but get on the brakes early. Biggest problem with a number of these drops because you forget what one's what. So what you don't want to do is come in somewhere like there and then you're hopping over something horrible. That is always been the same. So it's definitely slower, but you're in way more control. I think that's the safest way. You haven't got to worry too much. Go on the outside there, cut across here. Maybe I'll look at that later, but I just feel like if someone's cutting across there, you ain't going to be able to stop. All depends on what happens in the race. Go to the right of Pinky where the goalposts are, I think. That line on the left is so far away. I just think it's going to be way safer. Oh. We've got choices. If you go here, it's going to be hard to get going on those rocks. If you traverse there, you don't know who's coming across. You can come down there onto the snow.
Very sketchy.
Sketchy because it's soft. Yeah, for sure. Well, like this. That's why you don't want to do the snow. I feel like if you cut across here, you can literally just almost just do this traverse. It's going to be sketchy with other people coming here, but I mean, you look at people slowing down that much for the snow. Pointless. I don't think this is the fastest, but I feel it's way better to stay on your bike almost. You chill around here. And there we go. And we got this climb, which you can definitely make up a couple of places. Right, when you get to here, they normally put a big old chicane in. So they make you almost go on these big chicanes to slow people down before dropping into the bottom half. Carry on the journey. Just trying to remember it from last year. It'll get way nicer the more people that ride it. There is a little high line here somewhere. Just over the top there. And there we go. All these loose rocks definitely get easier the more people that ride it. Obviously at the moment it's just like a boulder field. Later on in the week it should be pretty good. A couple of switchbacks. Once again they might tape it out so there's no shortcuts, because quite a lot of people like end up just finding straight lines. Obviously there is a bit of rope there now, but some people don't adhere to rules. Loves it. There's a bit of a hold up, that's why I was going to wait, but a couple of lines here. There's a high line, low line. I'm glad they've put these ribbons in, because in the past people have just straight lined, so you end up having to do the turns. Slightly straighter line down there where Matey Boy is, turn left there, it's quite a steep descent. So in the past they've made you go on that wider, higher line. Obviously they've put the tape out already. The hardest thing with this is just seeing what other people do. Quite rocky and horrible on the old bike. Luckily the old Focus Jam with the Fox suspension hooks it up. Two lines, outside, inside. Looks way better on the inside. Right, go down the middle. Watch out for that rock. You've just got to try and conserve the old tyres more than anything else. So we're running way harder pressures than normal. On the muck-off bike I have got an insert, and in this one I haven't, so we're just chilling a bit. High and a low from memory, just like a little drop. Oh, it's way smoother than last year. Same here, inside, outside. I think the rain has honestly really helped. Just trying to remember little bits. Oh dear. Little gap, just right there. Carrying on the journey. There was a higher line here from a few years ago. There is a rock. Oh shit. Oh, not there. That was the case of let's go steady. I think that was a high line, ain't it? No, definitely. Well, there is, but way better just on the outside, I think. Carry on the journey. It definitely helps having ridden this in the past, because you just remember, you don't remember everything, but you remember little bits like that inside. Just a lot of blind stuff. I think at the end of this straight there was something. Yeah, there we go, inside here. Merci. I'll go carry it on, get the old hands used to it. At least we're chilling. Right, there was a hut inside here somewhere. Here. Not the nicest, but way quicker, way more direct. And then there was a gap. I think they've made it shorter. Because there's so much carnage. This one I got T-boned last year where there was some explicit words. I do apologise. So I do apologise to all the mums and the dads. They make you go low here. Little things like that are going to get so blown out. Never a good sign seeing a heli or hearing a heli. What on earth is he doing with his wrap? What a lunatic. Taking the bakery. Right, should we try height? Oh, cheers mate. Yeah, all this gets so much grippier later on. So there's a bit of reverse first. Just fun inside, because why not? Oh dear, maybe that's not the one! There's just so many rocks that can catch you out, so you just gotta be so smooth on the line. I'll try to be at least. Right, a bit more of a climb. When you get to these little punchy climbs, you're pretty spent, I'm not gonna lie. Before you then drop in again. Okay, speed up there. Wow, look at the heli, dude. So sick. Wow. A couple of floating berms. Good thing is where it has rained, it's actually not dusty. I mean, the blokes in front of us normally, there'd still be so much dust. Oh, it's nice just coming fresh. Not coming here racing, just chilling. Carry it on, screw it. You've got to get used to potentially other rides on the tracks. Oh, that was a good look. See that? Prime example. Straight and straight. Go on, Greg. See, that'd be blocked off. I don't know why he's doing that. There's a follower, and you never know what he's got. So good. It's obviously not Greg. Just in case. Oh my god, that was close. Too busy looking at Greg Minar's backside, even though it's not Greg Minar. Nearly end up in a blooming river. The race is on, bro, the race is on! Just literally waited and then pulled in front of me. more of a traverse, and rather than going up to the Mega, we're doing the qualifier, which is left in a minute. So come race day, this is extremely hard going up there. Obviously for the main race you go all the way up that way, for the quali we go left. So this is where a number of the top boys make quite a lot of time because they're stupidly fit. A long traverse to get to what is the moguls in ski season. So we've done the traverse. This is actually really good fun. They used to take you down that little track down there without this traverse here, and the first year we did it we thought no, it can't be as fun, but who'd have thought just a ski piece would be so good. It's definitely not as fun without the boys just coming in on your own. But they're all so blind, just hope there's not a rock the other side. One of them you cut off left a bit, might be this one. So I've done a few overtakes down here in my time. That's a bit overgrown, it's a bit sketchy still. But, you know, we're here on, I think it's day 2 of practice. Got here late last night, first run down, see the village, and by this point you're just literally like, get me to the bottom. Inside if someone tries closing in on you. Don't know why that, there's obviously that there, but I guaranteed it'll be up round here. Be up round there, I'd have thought. I mean, it'd be silly if they didn't. They want to try and make it as long as physically possible. So sometimes they've gone that way, sometimes they go this way. We'll wait and find out, I guess. And then along the front here they put little wooden jumps and stuff. There we go. Let's go get a drink. Well, there we go, that was the Megavalanche qualifier. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, it'd be great if you give it a thumbs up. Be sick if you subscribe. Keep an eye on the channel for more, and I'll see you very soon. Oi, oi.